Hope you're all well. Welcome to another free newsletter from Trade with Precision. This is the 9th of December and my name's Craig Cobb. Guys, I just want to take you through this week and show you some markets that I'm looking at. There's been some absolutely cracking trends leading up towards the back end of the year. And some people tune out towards the back end of the year. I certainly don't, not until Mr. Santa Claus comes down the chimney and gives me all the good stuff. So we're getting some great trends and therefore there's some great opportunities to be trading. I'm about to point that out. Now, given that we are coming up into Christmas, on that note of Christmas, if you are considering trading education either this year over the Christmas break or starting the new year with something in your hands to get stuck into for 2015, then you really need to get onto this webinar this week. There's a couple of enticing little things that we can talk of and tell you about, but it is on the webinars in its live form. So all you need to do is basically jump onto the website, go here to free live webinars and register for this week's trading webinars. Okay, so let's check out what we've got in the markets right now. And the first thing I'm looking at is dollar Sing. The dollar has been extremely strong, and you can see it really well shown here on dollar Sing, and you can see a little opportunity just there as well. A really fantastic move. Now on the daily, a pullback into these moving averages would be good. However, I'm looking on other time frames. Still a bit extended here, but it's when we come down to this 2-hour time frame, I'm really starting to like the look of it. Check out that little candle right there. Of course, we are not closed just yet, but it's smack bang in the area that we look to trade from. Come a little bit lower, and you can see there's also a pivot point there. That's going to change in a little bit of time, but it's a very good looking trend. Whether I get the opportunity on the 240 or higher, I'm not too concerned. It's a market that I am watching very closely. Dollar yen's another one. Again, dollar in there. Again, there's the strength of the dollar. You can see it clear as day. Beautiful, strong trend. It's again down in these lower time frames. Although what I'm looking at right now is that this candle's actually come a bit big since I did the scan. But look, at the end of the day, this is not going to be a trade for me. The candle's a bit big, but it certainly is a great looking market right now. A further pullback on, say, the 720 or the 960. I'm still keeping a very close eye on dollar yen. We've seen some strength in sterling recently as well against a couple of the weaker pairs. Against the dollar, not a great deal. Against the Aussie, a great deal. And if you can have a look here with me, you can see there that we're now back into a resumption of this uptrend, broken the resistance and pushing higher. Having a look significantly too at the weekly, here we have a weekly uptrend. We have a higher low and a higher high. So we're back into a nice trend on both the daily, weekly, and the monthly is also looking more bullish than bearish. Again, coming down to these mid-term timeframes, which I love to trade because it gives me the opportunity to not have to stare at my screens for an awfully long time. I'd love to see a pullback into these moving averages and see a continuation from there. I'll trade any of the timeframes available to me on this pair. It's in a great trend and it remains on my watch list. Sterling Kiwi, well, Kiwi got smashed just recently, and you can see here again, a weekly is in an uptrend. Or actually, no, sorry, the weekly is not in an uptrend. The daily is now in an uptrend, higher highs and higher lows. We've broken up through this resistance, and if we come back down again to this 240 time frame, these mids, look at the 480, a beautiful uptrend in play right now. It's the 480 I love, it's the 240 I love, it's all the time frames that I'm in love with at the moment, and I'm just waiting for an opportunity. Have I had one? Not just yet. Now, moving from the foreign exchange pairs into some commodity markets, crude oil. Well, what an absolute ripper of a market this has been for traders. Trading the strategies that we teach, the three, the expansion, the PLT, and the cluster trade, we have had some fantastic opportunities on crude oil, and many that we've actually shared with you, our Precision Platinum members on the PP service. Some great opportunities to be taking crude to the downside. I'll just get rid of those lines. That was a trade a little while ago, but it just continues to offer opportunities. And looking at it now, yeah, look, potentially in the 120, 60 minute, or even 15. I'm certainly stalking opportunities to the short side. For those of you out there that say it can't go any further, it can, and it probably will. So take that can't hat off and follow the markets. Look at what the markets are showing you. Have opportunities and have strategies to enter you into these strong markets and then get trading these strong trends. And the final one I want to look at here is coffee. Coffee might not be one that you trade too often other than buying your Java in the local cafe. You can see a lovely downtrend now on the daily, and we've broken down through this level of support. It's now in a very strong downtrend, and there's nothing really in the way until down around this 170, but that's not even a strong level. As I come down through the time frames, you can see the 4 hours looking quite nice, and even though this market is currently shut, it will open again. And I'm looking at the 60-minute, I'm looking at the 120-minute, and I'm looking also at the 15-minute. Plenty of opportunities out there at the moment, guys, if you know what to look for. And if you don't know what to look for, again, remember we have webinars this week available to you free of charge. We also have this special over Christmas that we can talk to you more about. If you are interested in knowing more, register for the webinars this week, and let's get you set up for 2015. I hope to speak to you all very soon. Have a great trading week. Bye for now.